Martin. Get that under your belt. A grown boy like you needs something inside him to start the day. Will you want toast and marmalade after?
No, I'm fine, Dot, honestly.
Hello, Polly.
You all right, Doc?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't even want this.
Look, you eat it, all right? Slept all right last night then, eh?
3 or 4 hours.
Good. I was a bit concerned, you know, you'd still be worried about what happened yesterday with the police.
Too much thinking, not enough doing. So
what?
So I've been under your feet too long. Time I pulled myself together, and that is what I'm going to do.
Oh, someone seems excited.
Yeah, we're out of cereals. We're taking to the cafe for breakfast. Thinks it's Christmas.
Have you tasted the food in there lately?
Yeah. You got a busy day today?
Yeah, well, he worked with Ian every day's a busy day, isn't it?
I thought that was all nearly sorted.
It's the word nearly that worries me.
Mum, Dad, Raisha.
Come on in.
Son.
Wait here.
Everybody's done it. I'm so embarrassed. Everybody saw it. It's really embarrassing.
What's going on? Robbie?
Grandad, somebody's crying next door and I can't work out who it is. It could be Liam, but then again it could be Kat. There's a right old to-do going on.
Why are you so interested? Well, that's a silly question, isn't it, eh? If you fancied that cat, you should have been in a pub last night. Couldn't sink with toffee. But if you was a leg man, that was a place to be, I tell you. Oh, so what do you mean? What's happening?
That's what I'm trying to work out.
Give us that here.
Grandad, get your own glass.
Morning. I mean, how could he do that to me? She didn't look more than 16.
Better you find out now rather than later.
Maybe I'm too old for him. Men prefer younger women, don't they? Tell me the truth, if I let myself go, Kat.
Don't even start blaming yourself. It's Gary, not you. He's a waste of space. Dump him.
Yeah, but I love him.
Well, I don't know why.
And he says he loves me.
He lied then, didn't he?
Don't say that.
If he loved you, what was he doing snogging that scrubber in the first place?
Nan told me to bring you this.
I don't want it. Oh, if it's Gary, tell him I don't want to speak to him.
Good girl.
Hello? Yeah, she's here.
Yeah, you tell him that he's a pig and that I hate him and that he's welcome to her.
Shh, I can't hear.
No, give me the phone, I'll tell him myself. Zoe!
It's Janine at the cafe. She wants to know why you ain't at work.
Hello, this is her sister. She's a bit unwell. No, she won't. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. No, I won't. Well, tough. Charming.
What's she say?
Little Madam reckons she's run off her feet.
I should get in.
You're not going anywhere.
Why don't he phone? Least he could do is apologise. I hate him.
I thought you loved him.
Oh, shut up.
3 full breakfasts, 2 cups of tea and a glass of milk.
Oh, will you shut up and give me a break? Go and sit down and I'll bring it over.
Tell me, when did you graduate from charm school?
Listen, Beppe, if this is going to take a long time, I've just got stacks to do. Might as well just pick up a sandwich or something later on.
No.
Well, I've already explained it to Joe. See you later.
Made out 2 full breakfasts and 1 cup of tea, yeah? Please.
Where is she?
Oh, good question. Ill, apparently.
Oh, blimey.
Well, come on, what weird? Or was she just skiving?
I'll meet you have a little think. Cup of tea?
In your dreams, mate. What are you doing here?
Don't sit over there. Somebody's been sick.
Just beginning to wonder what happened to you.
So how you been?
Busy. You?
Yeah, I've been up and down to Bristol a lot. Which is why I wanted to see you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this transfer I've applied for. Looks like it's going to go through.
Oh.
It's a nice place to live. You've got the country, got the seaside nearby. I've got family down there. Everything is saying Bristol to me. So?
So what about me and Joe?
Well, that's the whole thing.
What are you saying?
What do you think I'm saying? I move in 2 weeks, and I want you both to come too.
Hello. It's not a very good time at the moment, Ian. Sorry.
Beppe
Yeah.
or me, I want to know by tonight.
Yeah.
If Andy Birch from the Housing Association calls, just get hold of me straight away. Yeah, I want to get moving on this deal. You know what to do with Danny Harrison. Yeah, just stall him. I know he's expecting his money today, but he's just going to have to be disappointed, isn't he? All right, speak to you later. Bye. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Do you know, I'm really glad the kids didn't see you in that state last night. I mean, puke all down your jacket, makeup all over the place. I mean, what on earth did you think you were doing? Anyway, I promised them bacon and eggs for breakfast this morning. You know where the frying pan is.
Has you settled in? Oh, good. Listen, are you visitable, darling? What is, one or two things we need to talk about? Oh, come on, Pat, please don't be like that.
Frank?
I'll be round to see you as soon as I can, OK? Bye.
Who's that?
Just a client, sweetheart. I've got to get over to Carlott straight away, you know.
But what about the karaoke gear? It's got to go back this morning and you haven't even packed it away.
OK, there's no great rush, is there?
And there's a delivery this morning and all.
So?
So it means I'll have to hang around waiting for him. I want to go and do some shopping this morning.
Well, poor old you. Peggy, I'm sorry, darling. I'm afraid it's going to be like this till Roy gets back, you know. I'll be back as soon as I can, OK?
Don't I get a kiss then?
Yes, of course you get a kiss. Of course you do.
But you haven't even had your breakfast yet.
Jack! But you can't expect me to decide something this big just like that.
I'm not letting this drag on any longer, Sandra. I need to know.
I've got to be at work.
Come on, meet me in there at lunchtime.
That's your lot, Mum.
Thanks.
So how's Doc?
Why'd you ask?
Well, I just spoke to Martin. He reckons she's going off her rocker.
Martin shouldn't talk about her like that. I know she's a bit up, a bit down, bound to be. But we should be helping her, not gossiping about her.
I wasn't gossiping. Mum?
She was arrested for shoplifting yesterday.
You what?
I think it was all a misunderstanding. She didn't mean to do it. I mean, she wasn't charged, just cautioned, but even so.
I don't believe it.
Now, this must remain between you and me. No one must know, not even Martin. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Maybe Martin is right. Maybe she's going off her rocker a bit. All I know is I don't know how to deal with it. Thank you, love. See you later.
I don't want you here, Frank.
Oh, I'll just come round to see you, that's all.
No.
Oh, baby, come on, please, give me a cuddle.
No! I know where your cuddles lead to, so no.
So, that's what we're going to do, eh?
That was a mean little trick you pulled off.
Yes, I know it was a mean little trick, and I don't like myself for it.
I don't like you either. I thought you were better than that.
Yes, well, I was desperate, and desperate people do stupid things.
Yes, well, that's why I'm calling a halt to this right now.
How long was it since we was alone in this house together, eh?
I said no, Frank.
Yeah, same cups, same teapot, everything's the same.
Except that we're now married to different people.
And both wishing we wasn't, yes? Come on, Pat. We can't pretend Spain didn't happen. I think about it all the time, and I know that you do. And every time I touch Peggy...
Oh, I don't want to hear about
this. I know you don't want to hear about it, but I can't bear it. I go all cold inside, I mean, this is how we got to spend the rest of our lives. I mean, she already knows there's something wrong.
How do you mean?
She's a sharp lady. She picks up on things.
Has she said anything?
No, of course she hasn't said anything, but I can tell she knows there's something going on. And I can only pretend for so long.
I think you better go.
Oh.
Please, Frank, before we do something.
Oh, yeah, I know. You're coming over the car, look. It's the end of quarter VAT. It's got to be done.
No funny business?
No funny business.
That'll be Roy. Please, Frank. Just go, please.
Yes, I'm going.
She don't want to talk to you.
She got completely the wrong end of the stick last night.
I know you, Gary. I know exactly what you like, so don't give me all this cock and bull.
She was drunk. She came on to me.
So you just said to snog her? Oh, give me a break.
I was trying to be the nice guy.
Well, you got a lot more trying to do, haven't you?
Just 2 minutes.
No, I've already said. She said no.
Cat,
Blimey.
tell him I'll see him for 2 minutes, but that's all.
I'm timing you.
Christ, it's over. It's definitely Lynn that's been crying, not Kat.
Robbie, you don't stand an earthly. Give up now, will ya? You should have been at work ages ago.
How are we for sugar?
Hey?
I think we need to borrow some, don't you?
You're mad, you know that.
You like fat 16-year-olds, is that it?
She's not fat, and I don't think she's 16.
Oh, there you go, sticking up for her again.
I am not sticking up for her. It's just that she was drunk. She was upset. I mean, I was just probably the nearest shoulder to cry on. I mean, what was I to do? Just tell her to push off?
Yeah, you could have.
I'll get it.
You weren't there. You don't know what she was like. She could have done anything, thrown herself under a bus. I was just being kind.
Oh, that's why your tongue was halfway down her throat.
It wasn't. Well, all right then. Perhaps she did fancy me, but there's not a lot I can do about that, is there?
Well, you didn't have to go along with it.
This is God's honest truth, right? I'll be struck down by a thunderbolt if I tell a lie. She's drunk, right? She's crying. All I did was put my arm round her to comfort her, like anyone would do with a young kid that's really upset. Next thing you know, she's all over me. I didn't do a thing, I swear. I love you. Why would I ever want to hurt you, eh?
There you go.
Thanks. Is, Kat not around?
Nah, she's getting dressed.
All right, look, I'll bring this back later on.
Oh, no, there's no need.
Right then.
Just 1 minute, young man. You strike me as a kind of fella who takes care of his personal grooming. Am I right?
Oi! What's happened to your brother this morning? Look at the state of all this. He's going to get himself a sack at this rate.
He thinks he's in love.
Oh, dear. That is bad. Will you tell him for me? I hope he gets better soon.
Heard about you and the Nolan sisters last night in the pub.
Why weren't you there?
Well, if I knew you were going to take off all your clothes, I might have been.
Cheeky. Morning.
You all right?
Yeah. You all right? Hi. What are you doing? Are you just looking or are you buying? Because if you're buying, he's not for sale. See you later.
Oh! Come here. You're not going to manage all that by yourself.
Oh, thank you for your kindness, Mark, but I'm more than capable.
Thank you very much, Miss Harris. I'll bring the rest of the money over with the sugar later.
Good boy. And tell all your friends.
See ya. Oh, you've had more than your 2 minutes. Oh, Lynn.
Oh, it's all right. Gary's explained. She was drunk and she came on to him.
And you've fallen for it.
Keep your nose out where you can.
She's my sister.
She's my fiancée.
Notice when he says that when he's sucking up to you.
You've not heard his side of the story, Kat. You're not being fair.
You haven't heard hers either.
Whose?
Hers. What's her name? What is her name?
Why do you want to know?
See? He's keeping secrets again.
Laura, all right? Her name's Laura. She looks after those kids for Ian Bill.
Come on, Lynn, get your coat.
No way!
Why? What are you afraid of? That she might not say it quite the same way as you? Come on, Lynn.
I don't want to make any trouble.
I'll give up.
Besides, I need to get to work and I'm not even dressed. I'll see you later, darling.
One of these days, I'll tell her all about you. And you won't be smiling then.
You are just gorgeous when you're angry. I love it. I'm not going to look away until you do.
Hi, Peggy. Just doing the VAT.
Oh, I was looking for Frank. Have you seen him?
Oh, let myself in.
Only left without having his breakfast this morning. That'll teach me to play housewife. He said he was coming over here to see a client.
No, I haven't seen him, really.
Oh, how long have you been here?
Half hour?
Something going on, do you think?
What do you mean?
Oh, well, never mind. What shall I do with this? Do you want it?
Ah, no doubt.
Oh, it seems a pity to waste good food. Oh, do you think it'll say in his diary where he is?
No, there's nothing down for this morning.
Oh, well, never mind. If he turns up, just say I was looking for him, will you?
See you, Peggy.
All I know is that this morning she was crying her eyes out. You could hear her through the party wall.
Lynn was.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden her boyfriend turns up and he starts grovelling.
Oh, well, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to work out what that woman's about, do you?
What?
Don't spread gossip, Robbie.
So, what you doing over here, Dad? Had a row with Peggy or something?
Maybe I just want to be with my little girl, eh?
You're not, well, like going into one again, are you?
What do you mean going into one?
Well, you know, like when you get depressed and stuff.
Depressed?
Well, I mean, is everything with the business all right? I don't know.
The business is fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Your new boss has just walked in.
She's not my boss.
Yeah, right.
So, you made it then?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, right after the morning rush. Good timing then. So, come on. What's he done?
Sorry?
Gary. It is Gary, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, if you want to play that one.
He gave me his word that money would be here this morning.
This morning's not over yet, Mr. Harris.
And he said he'd pay in cash.
Well, if that's what he said.
Well, today is payday. I've got nothing in my bank. I mean, what am I going to say to my blokes?
If Mr. Bill made you a promise, then he's got every intention of honouring it.
Well, I'm getting fed up with all these excuses. Either that money's in my hand by noon, or I'm walking off the job. It's as simple as that.
I'm sure Mr. Bill will be in touch.
Well done. I'll be home if you need me, all right?
Thank you, darling. I'll see you later.
So, what's he seeing her then? Laura Dunn. It was her who was chatting up in the pub last night, wasn't it? Mind you, I'd never have put those two together.
Well, that's because they're not together.
Why did he come in here this morning looking so guilty? There ain't no use in pretending that nothing happened, you know, Lynn. I saw them leave together. Here, and right in the middle of your song as well. Rude, I call that plain bad manners. Mind you, given the singing, I can't say I blame him.
You, why don't you shut your mouth, you poisonous little bitch?
Tell me, what weren't he getting from you that he had to go chasing her for?
He wasn't chasing her, she came on to him.
Laura did.
What's so funny?
She wouldn't know how. Miss Goody Two-Shoes children's nanny, please. I don't suppose she's ever even been kissed. No doubt she has now. Here, if you're going to wipe those tables down, Lynn, do it properly, eh? I mean, I don't know what Ian would think. So come on, what was Gary's side of it? I mean, how did he wriggle himself out of it? Men are just brilliant, aren't they?
It's the best looking girl I've ever seen.
Her sister's more my type.
I think I'm in love.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
I just want to look at her all the time. Knowing that her bedroom's next to mine, it's driving me bonkers.
So what should I like to talk to?
Dunno.
What do you mean you don't know?
I've never really said more than 6 words to her.
Right, I'm all packed and ready to go.
Does that mean I got my room back?
Yeah. Shall I order a minicab then?
Right. What are you going to wear for him, Mo? Something skimpy and see-through? Is that what Trevor likes?
Stop it.
What you got for tea tonight? Meat and 2 veg?
Enough. Yeah, can I have a cab, please?
What you doing back here?
Is he still here?
23 Gary?
hours.
No, why? Where's he gone?
Didn't say. What's happened?
It's only one thing to do with this.
Dagenham. OK, thanks. Right, cab will be here in 20 minutes.
Gary reckons she's a tart, and Janine says she's the Virgin Mary. Well, there's only one way to find out.
I can't understand why you haven't received the cheque. Well, yeah, I sent it 4 days ago. Laura, can you get that? Sorry about that. But I'll tell you what, if you still haven't received it by tomorrow morning, give us a call. I'll cancel that cheque and I'll send you out another one. Yeah, no problem. Bye.
Just 1 or 2 things to sort out. Do you mind if we come in?
Why are you at work?
Look, this is between me and her.
What's it about?
Ask her.
Laura?
Go on, tell him.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise he was your boyfriend. If I'd known that, I'd never have done it.
Who are we talking about here?
So you admit you made the first move?
I was drunk.
Excuse me, will somebody please fill me in?
Your nanny here got hold of my sister's boyfriend last night, and guess what? She's not too happy about it, are you, Lynn?
Just tell me again, I want to hear it from you. Did you or did you not make the first move?
I made the first move.
Any good reason why I shouldn't give you a slap? Go near him again and you're dead. Are we clear? I'm going back to the cafe now, all right?
Nice one, Lynn.
Before you run off, I think you've got some explaining to do. Let's get a few things straight, shall we? You look after the welfare of my children, is that right? So you go off on your own, get absolutely plastered, and start picking up someone else's fella? Is that what happened?
You can talk.
Beg your pardon?
You're the one who brings your fancy women back here.
Francine is not my fancy woman.
You're right.
You must know. I hired her from an agency.
An agency? There's a word for women like that.
Yeah, and it's escort, and there was nothing sordid about it.
An escort who leaves her earring on the sofa. Sure.
I won't have you talk to me like that.
But it's all right for you to accuse me.
I am your employer. Hey, where do you think you're going?
I don't have to put up with this.
Hello, Mum.
Hello, love.
She wanted to see me.
Yeah, I just popped over the house to see how Dot was getting on.
Oh, she's not there. She went out a couple of hours ago.
Yes, I know that now, don't I? Anyway, this was on the side in the kitchen.
What's all that about?
You tell me.
It's the same woman as yesterday. Phone the police. Madam? Madam, I'm going to have to ask you to come with me.
I hoped you would. It's my son. He'll be 41 soon. Needs a new one.
I don't know whether you're mad or bad. Won't be any second chances this time, I'm afraid. It's out of my hands.
Give Trevor our love. Yeah. Don't you let him boss you about. You know what you like.
I'll phone you later, all right? Oh, bye, Zoe. I'm going to miss you.
It's only a few days.
Say goodbye to Dad and him for me, will you? What's with all the tears? Oh, I don't know. Funny girl.
What are you doing here?
That's my business. I sell cars. I've been told to be here.
I don't want to be in the same room as you anymore.
Hey, look, I'm sorry. I really am. I should never have pulled that stunt on Roy. Can't we get over this, please?
You seen Peggy this morning?
No, not really. I've been trying to kind of avoid her.
Well, I have. She came over here with a bacon sandwich for you. I thought that was very touching, actually.
So?
She's not stupid, Frank. She knows there's something you're not telling her.
So what are you saying?
Well, she wasn't going to spell it out to me, was she?
Are you telling me she knows about us?
No, not yet. But she knows there's something. That's why I don't want to be in the same room with you. Right, that's the VAT done. All you've got to do is write out a cheque and make sure it gets there by the end of the month. I'll see you. Or rather, I won't.
Well?
You want me to rip up my life again? I'm sorry, the answer's got to be no.
I'm sorry, baby, that's the wrong answer. You don't win tonight's Star Prize.
Tell Pepe.
And the prize was a glorious lifetime for 3 in the West Country with your son and the man that you love. What a terrible shame.
Don't do this to me, Jack.
Don't do it to me.
I mean, what about Joe?
Where'd you want to bring him up? In this dosso or somewhere he can breathe?
Sorry, it's been like this all day.
Switch it off.
Can't. Hello? No, Mr. Beale's in a meeting at the moment. Can I take a message? Right. No, I'll try and get in contact with him. I'll get back to you. Bye. I believe this. Look, I'm going to have to go.
Change your mind.
I'll be in touch.
Oh, sorry, dear. Jim, you haven't seen Dot around at all today, have you?
Haven't seen her all morning, probably. No. Well, what's happened?
Well, that's just it. I don't know.
And you're quite clear that you don't want a solicitor?
Quite clear.
The pharmacist tells me you said you'd taken the electric razor for your son, Nick. That right?
That's right.
Nick Cotton.
Oh, you know him, do you?
We have long memories round here. Still, I suppose they supply electric shavers inside, do they?
He's a good boy, deep down.
A lot of words to describe Nick, but good isn't the one that immediately springs to mind. Still, at least we know where he gets it from now. Like mother, like son.
Are you going to send me to prison?
I don't know. Probably not on remand. You'll have to wait and see what the magistrate says. You got any previous?
And I might do it again if you let me out. Look, I've already admitted it. Why don't you just send me to prison?
So what the Housing Association is saying is they won't put up the money until the flats are finished. Is that right?
That's about it.
But, look, not now, Laura. But I can't finish the flats unless they put up the money. Did you tell them that?
That's not my job, Ian.
I had a verbal agreement with them.
This is simple.
Not now, Laura.
Did Mr. Birch actually say that he'd advance you the money this week?
No, not in so many words.
Well, then we're stuffed. What are you going to do?
What's this?
My resignation. I'll work out a month's notice. By the way, I think I just saw Danny Harrison's van draw up outside.
For God's sake, think of something.
I know you're in there. I want my money!
Dorothy Cotton, I'm arresting you on suspicion of theft. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence against you.
It's gone 12. I want my money. Where is it?
Danny.
Right. I'm calling my blokes off site right away. And you? You'll be hearing from my solicitor.